up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Go.
Throwing now, Ward. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Trap 50, trap 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
19 lock, Hawk 70.
Ward. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a... Big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it, because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass complete. That's Leather. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. A nice throw there by the 4th-round pick, and he earns his guys a 1st down. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Wright. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 29.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over.
check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Perkins. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Wright's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Okay, break.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll go right back to Wright. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 65. Cuddy.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check smash, check smash.
Now Ward. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
19. Mustang 19.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. It's Cup 19. Cup Coogan 18. Rattler 18. Rattler. Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Tag. Panther 6. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Go.
To throw, here's Ward. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
Nineteen tight.
Ward now working out of the gun. Open man, that's Felton. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 7. 9. Raptor Warriors. 17.
Again, it's Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead in? Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Exit 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60, 18, Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Working out of the gun here, Ward. On the move past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
To throw is Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
That makes the score Titans 29, Lions 21. Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second and 9 now from the 21. They'll drop the throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Nice two. 65, 6. Cut 19. Cut.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Ward.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing now, Ward.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's second down and 2.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now again, right side. Shields. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
70 Lions. Hey, Chris. Riggs. Buffalo 18, 79 Brook, Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
From the gun on third down, Ward.
His throw caught at about the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You got to find your tight end in that situation.
Cowboy 80, ready.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And it gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there.
His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go on second and 12. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's second and 10.
Back to throw here.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Sam Laporta And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now the extra point.
And this one's back to an 8-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play that time for the Titans. 48 yards.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Ready,
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
ready.
He's got it complete to Perkins. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 60 Baskets. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw.
This to Laporta, right side.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Buffalo 18.
Second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60, Panther 11, Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now it's the backup Goff.
Pass complete. That's Lovett.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
To the air again. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
76, tell him. 76.
Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
17. Turbo.
Out of the gun. Goff.
That's complete to Laporta.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40.
Here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Cougar 19. 10 through 11. 10 through 11.
To throw, here's Ward. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Ty Felton, 26 yards. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Jason Sanders set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A shotgun snap for Gado. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fighting through, he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Goff throwing again. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is gone.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Listen. We're good. We're good.
Here's Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Lions get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shields. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Hurry.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
19 Tiger. Let go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
As the score, Titans 57, Lions 42. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Goff. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Ready? 60 by 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Tennessee, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.